It's an item that we think is quite special, and we intend to give it some extra love throughout the day. This shoe, the Janice Barrie, is brand new, making her debut here and now, which means that we have a full range of color, of sizes, and of widths, because this is another style that is available in medium and wide. But because it's a top find, it will be on more throughout the day here at QVC. And so whether we'll have everything that we've got and options for you later in the day, we just can't make that promise. At a featured price of $66.62 and then on Easy Pay for $22.21, we love this shoe because it feels very European in its styling, and it has this gorgeous pebble leather, which you can tell there on Susanna. She's kind of turning her foot. You can see the way the light hits and plays with that leather. A341896. So Liana, 2 colors.
Yes.
The black there in front of you, and that's all black. The outsole, the goring, the leather, of course, all done in black. But there is a slight contrast with the top stitching. And so it's kind of a gray. It's not white. I would describe that as a charcoal gray. And then we have it here in the dark tan. Look at that. And I'm noticing
a little bit of burnishing. I'm going to grab that too. Really beautiful. Look at the leather on this shoe. The Janice refers to the bottom. It's about 3/4 of an inch. So you have that little bit of lift. You have great tread on that bottom. So you have lots of rubber, lots of grip and traction on that bottom. Look at that. Really a great outsole. And then you see that upper, that beautiful textured pebbled leather. Look at that. It's so rich looking. You have that stitch detail, which is what Clark's is really known for. It's all about those amazing details. You have the gore on each side. So again, for that added flexibility when you're putting this on and off, really easy. And then all around that top line and back by the heel collar, it's all padded. Isn't that amazing?
On this day where we're talking about Serta and mattresses, I feel like there is a strong parallel between that brand and yours and all of the padding that you put. Not only what's wrapping around the sides of your ankles, cupping the back of your heel, but then on the inside of this shoe, Liana, the amount of padding underfoot is insane. It's almost criminal.
It really is.
What you guys do.
It is our cushion soft. It's a footbed that is built to last. Look at that extra added heel pillow right there. You have that little arch support in there. It really is softness from the very first step that you take. It's an ortholite memory foam footbed. It absorbs all of that shock, and you have layers and layers of long-lasting support. So this is not going to flatten out. Again, in your wardrobe, you may have ballet flats or other shoes that are flat, but they don't have that cushioning. So your feet just hurt by the end of the day. This is going to have that cushioning, and then year after year after year, it's going to maintain all of that cushioning and that softness. So
talk to me about moisture management, because this is a shoe I definitely wear right now without socks or tights.
That's right, and it wicks away moisture. So really it's going to be comfortable too, wearing it barefoot now. Then again, carrying this into fall and winter, wearing it with a trouser sock, wearing it with maybe a textured tight. It does have that European modern look to it. It's a higher profile, so it goes up a little bit higher on your vamp there, but you have lots of coverage, lots of room in that toe box. And then you see all the stitching around the outsole. This is called a stitch out construction. So the upper is stitched directly onto the cushioning. So truly amazing. It looks beautiful, and we use the finest tanneries from around the world. I mean, look at that. No cracking. It's super soft, beautiful texture. And again, you see that little bit of burnishing at the toe. So it really has that classic Clark's look.
That's the dark tan. We also have it for you here in black. Medium and wide widths available. So in medium, 5 through 10, whole and half, 11 and 12. If you need the wide, that's 6 through 10, whole and half, 11 and 12. Making its on-air debut here and now. It's been on our website for all of 1 hour and 15 minutes. We're thrilled to finally be able to bring it to you on live television, but because it's a top find, it will be on more throughout the day. Sometimes a product can be a top find because it's a proven hit, as in maybe we've had it for a year, let's say, and it's just been popular, and so we bring it back in. That's why we give it the top find status. This is a style that's brand new, but we think, based on on your feedback, what you ask for from QVC and from Clark's. What are you after? That this is going to be one of the hits, so we're just putting it out early as a top find. A341896. Look at that beautiful leather and the texture, what you get from the pebbling. I think about Dooney and Burke handbags.
Yes.
Why do we love some of their pebble leather? It is in part because of the way it looks, but the durability is quite nice with this, isn't it?
Super durable, like you said, and it catches the light, so you see that beautiful texture. Again, it's a higher profile style. It really just hits right below the ankle too, so there's no rubbing, but you can see right there all that padding right back by your heel collar. It's super comfortable, easy on, easy off, effortless style. So if you have dexterity issues, no fussing with laces or buckles, so you just slip this on and off. Look at how beautiful it looks, not only with a jean, but again, wear this with that classic trouser pant. Wear this with a skirt or a dress to work, or if you're going, you know, to your place of worship and you just want to wear a covered toe shoe that's lower, so you don't have to worry about that, and it just looks beautiful on.
You said a word there that's standing out to me, but in a different application, and that's classic.
Yes.
Classic Clark's.
Yes.
So when I look at this shoe, I don't need to look at the outsole or inside at the footbed to see that Clark stamp to know that it's from your brand.
Right.
I feel like it is quintessential.
It really is, and it's an investment shoe. I mean, when you buy a Clark shoe, you have that richness of the leather. You have that footbed that's not going to flatten out. You're going to be wearing this style year after year. It does not go out of style because it's such a beautiful, easy, effortless style to wear. And again, a lot of people like to have their toes covered. They like more coverage up the top of that vamp there. They like the security to be in a shoe that covers, you know, gives you that full coverage shoe. We may all have a loafer or we may have a ballet flat, but this is really that shoe.
Speaking of ballet, Sue with first position there for a second. What was that, Sue? Are you a former dancer? She's
Look
like,
at that,
first.
she is.
Wait, first, second. Oh, that's fifth position. Sorry, Sue. What was it, fifth? That's fifth. Well, and Sue, for me as well. Listen.
A little while.
It's been a long while since I found myself in. Okay, so first, second.
I don't even know this. I don't have to watch.
Third is heel to arch. Fourth is here. And then fifth is heel to toe.
How about that?
Right?
It did come back.
And then you can relevate. By the way, these shoes, in case you're wondering, are coming up. Yep, these are my pick, but this is why we love Clark's. Because maybe you are dancing in your shoes, or it's just a matter of walking. And throughout the day, I feel like when I was younger, I would wear things just because I liked the way they looked.
Right.
That ship has sailed.
Yes.
I need my shoes to A, not hurt, to B, feel good on, not just not hurt, but actually feel good, and sort of inspire me to move throughout the day and keep going.
Right.
And I don't want to have to think, gosh, I really can't go to the store after work because my feet hurt.
Right.
Or I cannot take another step, this thing is rubbing, the leather is pinching the front of my, like whatever it is about the shoes that you own right now, if you aren't wearing them, what are the reasons why? And then give Clark's a try, because when you shop here at QVC, you've got a 30-day love it or return it policy, and you also get free exchanges, and that might be for color or for size.
Right.
So in terms of color, we've got them for you here in the black, beautiful all black shoe. And so if this is the shoes, I was just talking about working and being able to stay in them all day long for service, and one of the first people that I ever knew of wearing Clark's in my life was my hairdresser.
Oh.
And so this is a shoe that I could easily see her wearing with her black pants and beautiful if you do have to stand all day long, and you've got to have a black shoe because this is completely black save for a kiss of color in gray with the stitching. And then we have it here in the dark tan. Remember, this is a style where we have medium and wide widths, and you're looking at it and you think, guys, I've never seen that one before. Is that new? In fact, it is brand new, making its debut here in this show. A341896, that's the item number. So if you've never shopped at QVC before, but you've heard of Clark's, what a great time to get started, because with an easy payment of $22.21, that's all you pay with a major credit card or with a Q card, and then you are in business. Tell me more about this bottom, if you would, because we were talking just a little bit earlier when this visit first began. We were so anxious to talk about the upper.
That's right.
Let's circle back and talk about why this has been such a popular bottom at Clark's.
At Clark's, we name all of our shoes from the bottom up. Janice is a newer bottom for us. This is that 3/4 inch bottom. Lots of grip and traction, that rubber and that tread. Look at that tread, makes it so durable. It's great, has great flexibility as well. Then the upper is the Barrie. So really that beautiful pebbled textured leather. Then all of that stitching detail. That's known as the hand of Clark's. Look at all the stitching there. The double stitching right there. All the way around, it's carried around the shoe and along the upper part of the outsole, which we call stitch out construction, where the upper just is stitched directly on the cushioning. So this is that perfect, again, easy on, easy off, slipping the shoe on, and look at that cushioned soft footbed. You see that extra heel pillow here. It's cushioning from heel to toe, softness from the very first step that you take, a footbed that is built to last. So season after season, it's not going to flatten out. So truly a beautiful constructed shoe. It looks great on the foot. Higher up on the vamp again, you have the gore on each side. Then you have all that padding around the back and along the top line. Even inside it's lined, so nothing's rubbing. So it really is that perfect everyday shoe.
It's a shoe. So think about your wardrobe right now. Do you have sandals and boots and sneakers? I think shoes are one of the areas where a lot of us are at a deficit in our closet. So think about this style and how you're going to wear it now, and then going into September, into October, because we are saying hello to fall around these parts. Featured price, $66.62, with an easy payment of $22.21. That's what you spend to get the Janice Barrie home. She's new today, and you're looking at the two color choices on your screen right now, that dark tan and the black. We do have more slip-on styles for you in this show, but I did mention, the sneaker. I am crazy about this shoe. It's called the Step Move Fly. It's also new, less than